Imbukime tatanzambe ya Mazulu, Kimfumuke Kuisa. Welcome for another session. Tonight, or today, we're going to talk about the king of Babylon in another way. Huh? Um, we're going to talk about us and what will happen in the future. And if I say future, I mean very, very soon. And before I start, let us wait some more people to come in so that we can start going deeper and make people to understand that message. You can share the message, like the message, comment. It's good for the YouTube algorithm. And the best is if you start also to download these messages and put it somewhere. I remember my brother Jonathan, he was doing that for years before he even started to teach. He was downloading all my videos. And it's very important because he knew that, yeah, the enemy will start deleting it. Now, brothers and sisters, Babylon. Babylon, uh, nations, and etc. etc. So when we talk about Babylon, what is Babylon? Babylon is today all the nations, all the wickedness from the nations. Babylon is what you have seen in the past or heard in the past. It was Nebuchadnezzar with Daniel, the king of Babel, and all those kind of things. But today, Babylon is Europe, the West, which is America. You have some Spaniards, then you have Israel, you have the people, nations from the East. So the dragon and the snake. This is Babylon. Babylon is a system. Is the evil system that has prevailed all the time. It always existed during Egypt. It existed during Assyria. It existed during Germany, France, and I'm talking about Napoleon, Alexander the Greek with the Grecians, the wicked Egyptians, the Babylonians, the Assyrians, the English when they established 1948 Israel. All this was the Babylonian system and the king of Babylon. Hmm? So, king of Babylon, brothers and sisters. YouTube doesn't want us to like the video. Wow. Yeah, YouTube don't like a lot of things. So now, okay, it's gonna be deep. It's not for everyone to listen today. I will say it very clear because it's gonna be very, very sharp, especially for those who are not from beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. But this message will also be an enlightenment for them to know what will coming in the future. Brothers and sisters, um, the belt, you know, from the West was taking off 2022. Um, the European nations, they are running without pants. The belt that was holding them was taken from them. The Europeans, the Americans, the people from the East, all of them. Oh, Bombo Clock, I will tell you, brothers and sisters, nothing good will happen and coming to them. And if someone say no, it's not the truth, then look what happens to the other nations before them. And then you're gonna know that they were completely way lay down, waste. Completely they never existed no more. They're the Most High destroyed them completely. Yeah, before the Romans came to power, they did with the Greeks what they wanted to do. That same happened with the people of Assyria. It happened to the Babylonians. It happened to um, the Germans. Okay, and so on. What do you think? What will happen now, brothers and sisters? And I will tell you some. I will tell you some, brothers. You may think it will take so long. Oh, maybe I will become old, but every one of us will become a witness. A witness. What is happening with YouTube? It can also be my computer. My computer is also completely crashed. Um, so everyone that is now alive will become a witness how the slavery, because people are like, oh, Jacob's trouble. Jacob was in trouble since the beginning. Jacob's trouble is nothing small. It is a fire that was cast out after in the time of Massa, in the time of Moses. Since in these days, the Jacob's trouble is going on. Jacob's trouble saw Jacob, it passed Jacob, it saw the prophets, and today it's seen us. Um, we have to understand the scriptures and spirituality. That what happened past, that what is happening today, and that what is happening today, that what will happening tomorrow. Um, but brothers and sisters, we are not going to the 666, but we are going to the 999. So it's like the Most High is turning the tables. I give you this 5 years. Every one of you guys can, if he knows how to do math, you're gonna know the dates. And it's not like the world will end or something like that, but that what truly will happen is worse. It's the really the end of the campaign of the West. So the West will go to war. The West have to go to war because the West was always poor. Our forefathers they gave the West a name. They called it Putu. Putu. That's why many people say we are going to Poto. Poto in Lingala. Putu is Kikongo and means poor. That's why Putu is poor. It's the same name. Poor. Poverty. Putu. Poor. This is why Kikongo is so strong, a strong language. They are poor. Western people, white people, they have a poor country, they have a poor skin, they have a poor mindset. Everything what they have done so far, or what they get so far, came from witchcraft, really witchcraft, sorcery, magic. They're magicians. And it did not stop there. It came from violence, war, slavery, misleading, lying, stealing, rapes. They did the worst. They did the worst, the worst, the worst. Okay? Uh you can't imagine. And this is what happened to the other nations as well. They did the same. They did the same, but today is not a Babylon like before, as you can read in Isaiah 14, where he's describing Babylon. Let me share that very quickly before I will go really, really deep, because some people will cry. I'm gonna give you also some other dates later. Brothers and sisters, these people will serve. But let me show you very quickly, okay? Look what will happen to the nations. I'm going to Isaiah 14. The Most High will have compassion on Jacob. Once again, he will choose Isolele, the chosen one, and will settle them in their own country. So wait a second, it's not here. And then he say foreigners, so the nations, some of them will join them. And look, and unite with the descendants of Jacob, nations will take them and bring them to their own place. And Isola will take possession of the nations. Will take what? Possession. Possession means also will enslave them and make them male and female servants in the Most High's land. They will make captives of their captors and rule over their oppressors. Okay? And when you go on, then he starts, the king of Babylon becomes now the devil. Here, verse 12. And do not ask me why he's saying 12. Yeah, a 12 is a tree. Makukumatatu. Okay, makukumatatu. This is the last supper. I told you two are already staying, and one is left. Three is the last. Okay, so now, how have you fallen from heaven, morning star, son of the down? You have been cast down to the earth. You have once laid low all the nations. You said in your heart, I will ascend to the heavens, etc., etc. So these people are also the devil. The devil is not like a flying whatever what. No, these nations are also the devil, the great dragon, the great war, Babylon the Great, America, Rome, Russia, Israel, and the Turkish, and all of this so-called Aryans. Okay, but he said, some of them will come with us. Yeah, but I'm not go there now. I'm not going there now. First of all, it's not all of black people or whatever. It's not a black and white thing here, because brothers and sisters, the most of the black people will not make it. The most of us. That's why it's not a black and white thing. But let us continue, brothers and sisters. um, Simon Toko, when my mother was young, Simon Toko took her hand, he read all of her palms, and said, "You," this was my mom and her friend, and to her it was said, let me first say what he said to her friend. Yeah, you're going to stay here and you're going to live here in Angola, but you're going to live in south of Angola. And still today, she's living in the south, very good, and doing her life, living her life. But to my mom was that you gonna live far away from here, okay? And your children gonna become kings over there where they go. And when my mom say those things, and she always say she have visitors in the night of prophets or kings or ancient people telling her, giving her visions and telling her everything is going to be right, all right. Me myself, I'm like, really? I'm seeing a lot of different kind of things. But now let me explain you some things, brothers and sisters. I already told you yesterday that you have not to give away your crown. Brothers and sisters, we are kings, okay? And we are not kings from one nation. We are kings over Babylon. Yeah. Satan is our servant, and his children's they are. And we have to understand that. Yeah. They are. And if they want or not, brothers and sisters, in the coming years, in the coming years, all of you guys, if you're not prepared to have servants, to be kings, to take your own crown seriously, you're going to have a lot of problems. And brothers and sisters, I know that the most of y'all do not think like that, because the most of you are servants right now and you love to serve, and the Babylonian system became part of you. But people like me that can see a little bit far have understood, yeah, because in these days already people have to knee down in front of me. They have to look down if they see me. I'm a king, I'm a king and I know it. Okay? And it's very important because what did they not try to give me? Do you want to be an actor, a musician, politician? Do you want to sell drugs and become millionaire? Do you want millions? I said no. Because I told you yesterday, if you go to my um, community tab and you see, and also let me also post it here, if you see the thing that the Most High is promising us that He's gonna give us, I said it yesterday, it's almost crazy. You might think that Satan is perverse, or that he is a genius, or that he is whatever, what Babylonian system. The Most I say, you are my child, my wife, my son. uh you are I am you and you are me. What means that I am you and you are me? This means whatever you like, whatever you want, whatever, what kind of, every kind of imagination you have, this is the promise for the children of the Most High. And what do you think? Where will it happen? To whom will it happen? Huh? What do you think? It will happen to those people. We're gonna play football with their heads. Me myself, I'm always like, okay, when did we not try? When did we not try? When did the Most High not try to show Himself like a lamp, in front of His own people, in front of these nations, to tell them, stop killing, stop being arrogant, ignorant, stop being violent. When did the Most High not tell the nations, stop? You have a chance. You have a chance to come. I am not a violent God. Yes, you killed my people. You did the worst to my people. The worst, the worst, the worst. I cannot even say what they have done to His people. The same you're doing to your own people. You are a false king. You are a false leader. You are a false God. Babylon. You are a whore, a prostitute. Okay? You have no children. Okay? But Babylon ain't those of us that have sacrificed people with blood, those that have sold their soul, those that have they never even, and never even understand or came near the Most High, or the Most High never came near them. People that are called but not chosen. Isolele means the chosen one. Many people might think, why is not everyone running to Africa? He said, my kingdom will be built there. It's impossible. And even those that are in Africa will be enslaved. And those that are in Europe or in the West will be enslaved. The Arabs that are coming from their countries there to come into Europe, oh yeah, now we're free here. We can have now, we can have, what do they, these Arabs and these Muslims think? Now we are in the West, and now we can live free without covering our heads, living free without our burqas. Burqa are this clothing that the women from them wear, and it's also occult. Yeah, don't worry about that. But yeah, and the man's, oh, now we can, live our fantasies, because they have a lot of fantasies, the Muslims, especially if you see what they think about heaven, where they will have a lot of women's and all those kind of things, and you don't know what what else they think about. I don't want to say, but the most I say, this is your guarantee, Massa. But does Massa really want it? I'm not interested to have white women's everywhere, or Turkish or Indians or whatever. I don't know. Or having a lot of money and not knowing what to do with it if I already built the kingdom. But I know I have a lot of followers and people that are so angry. Yeah. I know there are so many. There are enlightened angel above, like angel here on earth. People, gods, mistreated, misleaded, lied to. The government closed their opportunity to live. They made their life to become so heavy, and they had to go through so many burdens, suffering in this world. And Babylon was against them from the beginning. They went under the social system. When they went to go to take their rights, they didn't give it to them. And I remember some of our forefathers that have cried to the Most High in a time of darkness, when these nations have done the worst. These Muslims, in the name of Allah, Muhammad, Jesus, in the name of Cobra Co, in the name of Washington, in the name of Hitler. And these people will not be so humble like Massa. Brothers and sisters, these people will face a crisis. It will start like that. They will face a crisis. It will start like that. Then they're going to start asking their government, and because the government is also a religion and is also a god. Me myself, I'm not only a king, but I'm also a prophet. David was a prophet and a king. Isaiah, when they asked him, "Are you the king of Isolale?" he said, "Yes, I'm a king of Isolale and I'm a Gunza." When they go to Solomon, the same, and his sons, etc., the same. The last king in Beulah was Kakamvundu, my grandfather, the bloodline of Dawidi. I know who I am. This is my bloodline. Simon, Toko, Kimbango, and all them said clearly, "You guys, there where you go, you're going to become kings." And people will laugh now. Because many are stupid and dumb and disobedience and just, manipulated, controlled. The demons are still playing games in their bodies. But remember Daniel. When this false prophet starts to prophesy about the stars, what happened to Abod Kanebo and all the trees that they put on fire? They came out. They started to Assyrians and all this. They started to throw down their puppets and their mammons that they worship. Okay. The same thing happens to Joseph when he went to Egypt. He became a king over there. Isolele, why do we say as a Bantus that we also are part of Egypt? Because there are some of us that became great kings there. Egypt had a time of peace because the Most High ruled over Egypt for a decade. He say about the Egyptians, which are some West Africans, some East Africans, some also people from so-called Asia today, because this is also Africa, by the way. Yeah, he say, "Yeah, I'm gonna also give you a kingdom, but you will not be the kings in this kingdom," which means they also ruled. But who will be the king of Babylon and how? Remember Simon Toko? He said very clear to my mom, "Your sons and daughters gonna become kings in the country where they live," which means today America, Southern America, China, this London and Germany and all this kind of places. And Isaiah 14 says it's very clear. And I'm going to show you some other verses very soon. And everyone, they will not bow down in front of the king. And it's not Jesus, okay? It's not Jesus, okay? It's you and I and our children. And everyone that will not bow down in front of the king will burn. And brothers and sisters, let me tell you something about time. When they ask Isaiah, when will this happen, he starts telling people different kind of things. When you see signs in heaven, when you see the people of the solar lake going to the strange land and becoming big, when you start seeing these people starting going after each other, when you start seeing the weather changing, climate, okay, earthquake here, water coming from A to B, every day you seen that in the television in different kind of places. When you seeing, when you start seeing the government of the chosen one starting to rebel, becoming rebellious. This is the beginning, but this is the beginning of the end of what? Of Jacob's trouble and of the West. Okay? Which means the chosen one have to overtake my mom, my dad. Maybe they're going to become old, but they're going to see the Kimbo. The white man, the Chinese man, will kneel down and they will not one time fall onto the ground. They will walk over them. Okay? I promise. Okay? I've seen it today again when I was in the city. I was looking and the Most High show me signs and saying very clear, Master, don't worry about nothing. These people, they have years, not many years. These people will lick the dust from the bottom to search for water. Water. No water. West people, that's why people are, oh, why are you not talking about West Africa? West Africa, desert lands, East Africa, desert lands, and I'm not talking about beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. There will be salvation, brothers and sisters. Only, period. But we gonna also inherit the West. The West will have kings. They will be black. Mecca, that you see Mecca from today, that was started by black people, will be destroyed by black people. Okay? This Mecca that you see today there, where they worship Satan, okay? The cube of Transformers, okay? The black cube of the Matrix, okay? This Mecca, which was a place where people did businesses and today dancing around to different kinds of gods, pagan gods, but now today it became a white magic with so-called kings, yeah, that are from Ishmael. They will go to war. Brothers and sisters, prepare. There's something that I always like about our people. You know, they're like, do Massa and we're gonna follow. Massa, do you start and we're gonna follow. Only the Most High handle battles. Okay, that's the first thing that I have to say. Everything that we do is not from us, but it's the will from the Most High. If you go to the book of Obadiah and the Most High say that he's gonna kill his women's, that he's gonna in the book of Psalms, when our forefather says, "Do you remember Zion's knock their children's heads on the rocks?" Okay, yeah, do the same thing what they have to their women's, what they have done to our women's, and my goodness, our black guys are so angry. I don't want to even imagine. Okay, what our people will do to them, and the Most High will be behind it. Oh, not my God, not my God, not my God. I think you have never read the scriptures. I think you have never seen in the world how many times the same God have begged the nations. He has begged his own people and told them, look at my prophet. Look at those that are starving. Look at those that are suffering. When did you help them? When did you give them bread? When did you give them hope? When did you give them jobs? When did you ever spoke for them? You know, you never did. You did not even try because you became a selfish, you became a murderer, you became an egoist, you became a so-called slave mate. You have today people that are teaching the gospel. I'm a pastor, I'm an apostle, I'm a whatever, what? A selfish one that is coming from the beginning saying to people, I make everything for money. I prophesy for money. I come and teach for money. What? Okay, no problem. So you're a Westerner. That's why also you marry Western people. Okay, no problem. You marry Western people because you think then everything will become easier for you. No problem. No joke here. No joke. Your children will go to slavery. Your children will be knocked with the head on rocks. There are some people outside there, yeah, they are so angry. And if the Most High gives them the chance to to rebel, and He will. He did it by the time of David. He did it in the time of Massa. Do you know how many people Moses killed? This Jeremiah, Isaiah, and all Elijah. You know, the prophets of peace, they are like Simon Kimbangu, Simon Toko, but they also said in our time is not to kill, but the people that will come, they will come to kill you guys with permission. With the permission. If I tell it my mom what I'm teaching here, she will be scary and will be like, no, what are you saying? And if I'm showing her, then she's gonna understand because the spirit is with her. She's gonna understand because the spirit is with her. My father will understand directly. And even if no one of us has ever done something to someone else, we didn't do that. But the Most High will say you have to. It's time. I am the one to bring peace. I am the one to bring war. I am the one to bring war. What means war? when when this scientists and this now in this time they're trying to hold back all the people that comes from Africa, that comes from other countries. And by the way, they always love people that come from the Muslim countries than people that come from Africa, because it's not because Africans or black people are stupid. It's because just they are always aware that someone of light can come over, and they know that Muslims are all sorcerers, all all sorcerers. Someone that say I'm a Muslim is a sorcerer. Like the same they say I'm a Christian, I'm a pure Christian. What is Christian? Buddhism. What is Hinduism? What did he say? He said this is I'm a piss pot. Pooh, dead over all of them. Okay? Okay? Because that's what you see. It's not what they really are. If you go deeper and you see clear, woman and normal looking woman and normal looking child, even if they are child, these people are murderer, born by the devil, sworn to the devil, a part of the devil, the blood of the devil. These people are snakes, dragons. These people are evil. Evil. The devil uses them. The devil is their father. David said very clear, Father, why should I not become angry if you are angry? You are also mad at them. Then let me also become angry at them. And when the time came, he said, go and slew them all, and do not let one of them left. When he said it to Saul, he didn't do that. Yeah. What happened to Saul? He said, do not let one of them left. Normally, when the Moses said it in the beginning, should this happen, then those people, these souls that are born now in white and green, and because we are not colored, they are colored. Okay? People are asking themselves, wait a second, Massa, you guys are the colored people, black. I said, wait a minute. I know the devil is white because, uh, he had to shapeshift. He had to be born by human. He couldn't be the original. When we go to the original, how did the original look like? Even science said it. It was a black guy. So if you go to black and the Moses say we created man as we serve, so the Moses is black and the devil must be what? A white guy. Edom, reddish, Ndundu. Okay, we have the real names in the Kikongo for those people. Ndundu, reddish. Okay, and sometimes you go to this reddish albinos mixed. Today they are mixed with everything. and they have also tried to infiltrate us. You go to them and tell them and you show them that the Most High exists, and they start becoming even more angry, attacking you more, trying to make your life even more worse. And they do really not believe that they will lose. They're like, no, we won't lose. They haven't learned anything from their past. Nothing. What will they do? They're going to go to their room, starting asking their cards, starting looking to the stars, starting raping their children, and selling and doing whatever they do. This is the white man and this Turkish and all these kind of things. This is the true behind them. They hate themselves. There's no love in this world if it goes to Babylon. Not even a little. Like I said, how can a copy become like the original? A copy cannot even go near the original. Not even near. If we go to Romans 11, it says very clear, these people are copies. How can you go to the real branches, the branch, yeah, and you are just leaves or something like that, and say, oh, now we also became a part of his solar later. Moses say, no, for God, forget it. When the time comes that the real soldiers, the real me, because between these real people, there's a lot of traitors, a lot of liars, a lot of cowards, a lot of people that show themselves that they are from light, but they are not. And I have to, yeah, let both grow, good and bad, and then I'm gonna start showing why it was always good to be good, to be from the Most High. I'm going to show people the advantage to be from the Most High. And this advantage goes from finance to glory to luck to, hey, these people. When the Pharaoh was starting killing people, children in Egypt, or when in Babylon, the houses was started to burn. The Most High always knew how to save only his own people. His people only, period. And yes, some of the nations, some of them, and many, not only some, and many, they came with us. And why? Because they humbled themselves. What means humble themselves? Serving the kings. Serving the kings. They have to serve. They have to serve. Isaiah 49, Isaiah 60. Let us go to Isaiah 60 very quickly. Just to show you guys. Here, see, darkness covers the earth, and thick darkness is over the people, but the Most High rises upon you, and his glory appears over you. Nations will come to your light. They will come to our light, and kings to the brightness of your dawn. Lift up your eyes and look about you. All assemble and come to you. Okay? Because people think I'm going crazy here. Your sons come from afar, and your daughters are carried on the hip. Then you look and be radiant, and heart will throb and swell with joy. The wealth of the seas will be brought to you. So the Most High's people will come from the four corners of the earth with a lot of gold and, all these nations. One guy will have 100 women. One woman can do whatever she wants to do. You can't imagine. I don't want even to say so much. Okay? The Most High, you say Satan's a pervert. You have never understood the cosmos. You have never understood the greatness from the Most High. You have never understood his wrath and his anger. And then these people gonna see his anger. But when you're walking around, you're just walking. They're starting to fall, poop, poop, one by one, and no one can tell why they are dying and getting sick. Yeah, and no one can come to you and say it's because of you, because it's spiritual. The sun will burn their faces. Okay, they will be they will follow your shadow. Okay, to be healed. Okay. Just you, they will ask you, please say something so that I can be free. Please say something, okay? Their companies will shut down. You will see their boss taking the last $200 in the box. Hey, you can have all my machines, man. Hey, man, massa, is this your job, man? You can have the whole company. You are very smart, man. Let me run away to the Philippines, and there the water will take him. Okay? Your heart will throb and swell with joy. The wealth of the seas will brought to you. To you, the riches of the nations will come. Herds of camels will cover your lands. Young camels made in an ephah. So he's talking about the east. The people from we are Asians. They're going to pay. And from Sheba, the king of Sheba, who's that? East Africa. Okay? East Africa, you're going to pay. East Africa. Oh, we are Ethiopians. We are Ethiopian Hebrews. Oh yeah, the Hebrews came. These are the first people to start faking the scriptures, faking the image of the Most High. These people. Now he came with long nose and wait, East Africa. Everywhere where you see deserts, yeah, everywhere there's desert. Where did they take the Messiah? When Satan talked to him in the desert, right? A desert means uh, something that was burned, something that is what is the name? Oh, it was here. Cursed, cursed place, cursed areas. This means desert. You see in it. You see in Kenya there. All these regions there, the Oromo and all this going up to the western part of Africa, desertic, yeah, desertic, and Muslims and all these kind of things, right? Why didn't the Muslims not come down to us? Wait, wait, can't help but wait. Now, and here he's talking about the rituals, and all from Sheba will come, bearing gold and incense. Why incense? They're gonna know how to serve the Most High correctly. Okay. Hey, I was teaching those kind of things, and there was another teacher that have learned everything from me, teaching the contrary. Massa, don't teach people anything without taking money from them. Why do you give them your knowledge? It's not my knowledge. Why do you take money from people? The tens from people. Why do you copy everything that I do without even appreciating? You came in front of me, you bow down like a cow, man. So it's crazy. Even the ones that you might think, yeah, they are the one, they are not. Brothers and sisters, I'm talking to you. Do not give away your crown if you have one. This channel is not for everyone. I'm not doing it for someone. I'm not doing it for anyone. I don't need anything from anyone. If someone, the Most High said to Isaiah said to his disciples, when you go to a house and you see they give you water, by fall, okay? Yeah, Kimbo, not a Tanzambi, okay? Because people are like they are, they do not appreciating. And I grew up with that. I should become a millionaire. Oh, Isaiah healed the people. Oh, Paul did this. Oh, Apostle Shaul, he did this. Hey, if I will be also, and this date, I healed that woman here. And this date, I brought that woman with his man together. Here I healed HIV. Here I healed cancer. Where are those people today? But they're healed, right? And not only that, we brought people from jail, brought people together. They are 30. Where's my book? Where's the book of Kimbangu? 30 years in jail and the things that they have done, and Simon Toko and all those kind of things, what they have done. And are you sure that Massa just did that little what is written there? Who wrote it? Massa himself? I went to the mountain. I saw the Most High is written like that, be careful. If this channel is not for you, it's okay. But the channel will be forever. This is something that you have to know. And the next pages that I will create will be not like always, oh, we are this nation, yeah, this tribe, or no. Now the time has changed because the time has changed. It has changed. Okay? And proclaiming that praise of the Most High, all Kedar flocks with the gathered to you. But look, all this is good. So, like you can see, they're gonna bring gold, silver, and all those kind of things. And now here, foreigners will rebuild your walls. Simon Toko have said it very clear. And the kings will serve you. Oh, the kings. Oh, do we talk about the Queen of England, the Queen of Spain? Do we talk about their queen? No. You talk. These people are kings and queens in this world. You have some of them. They have big old companies. They have to serve. Thought in anger I have struck you, but in my favor I will now show you compassion. Your gates will be always open. They will never be shut down day and night, so that people may bring to you wealth of the nations. Wealth of the nations. I thought you took our wealth from Africa. Now you have to bring me your wealth? Okay. No, we're gonna rebel. Who's that guy? Who is talking here? Who is speaking? I'm American. I'm a black American. Long live Jay-Z. Okay. The kings led in triumphal procession. For the nation or kingdom that will not serve you will perish. It will be utterly ruined. Oh, Putin. Oh, Kim Jong Un. Oh, the other guy from China. The bombs are ready. Oh, yeah, we are black Americans. Prepare for war, I will tell you. And you will see the gamble. For every dead child, kid, man, woman in the street, gamble. Because this is the future. And I will tell you, you do not have 30 years. You do not have 20 years. And you're going to see bombs falling in your neighborhood because you have laughed a lot. You have mocked the king. You have disturbed the king's peace. You disturbing the king's peace. This YouTube, TikTok, and all this, you are disturbing me. You're disturbing people. People want peace, but you want war, but you have no weapons, you have nothing. And you want war, so you're gonna receive war. War. I know that the devil himself, he even likes if many people die. But if he sees that people die in his kingdom, and the Most High is the one that have to judge, oh my goodness. And beware, beware. This video, yeah, should be a warning to everyone that thinks the Most High is sleeping and that he will just watch. Oh, he's talking about the Lebanon. Where's the Lebanon, huh? Oh, yeah. No, Africa is the place to go. Wait a second, brothers and sisters. There are some people that have to pay in Africa. Oh. All who despise you will bow down at your feet and will call you the city of the Most High, Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Why does he say call you as a human a city? I told you about the dimensions. So you will be a king in your world. Why? I will tell you why. All thought you have been forsaken and hated, with no one traveling through. all the time, hated, gossip here. You have not even done talking rubbish, hating. The worst thoughts. Why does he have a cat? Why does he call himself prophet? Why, you know, what happens to him? Let me crush him. Let me cope him. Let me finish him. Let me steal from him. Let me make his life crazier. Let me give him contracts so that he become one of us, a sorcerer. Let me finish his parents. Let me finish his woman. Let me finish his child. What will I do with yours? And even if I will sit on my chair and watch, there are some others there, snakes but doves, and everything will be normal for the Most High when we see Babylon burning. Even the Rastafarites, they know it. Everyone has sang it, the byfall of Babylon falling. Oh yes, live your life, yeah, with your, yeah, now I have a white woman, now I have a Chinese, oh now I have another one, oh now I have another guy, this thing here is real. As long you have never seen the Most High's face, or he have never told you something, giving you the card to make it, be very careful. Be very careful, because you will drink the milk of nations and be nursed a royal breast. Do you ever heard about the land of milk and honey? And now you're gonna drink the milk of nations? I told you the Musa is more pervert than, oh, now when we go to Satan, we have the women's, we have the cars, we have, I have the secret parties and everyone is naked, and yeah, we this is the world. I'm not joking around, right? Ask your sons what they do. I have the pills and part. You will drink the milk of nations. Oh, 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 oh. I think the Hebrew Israelites, if they would really understand everything what I'm saying today, they would be like, yeah, yeah. Because our turn is coming. And it's not about black and white. It's about the chosen one. And this chosen one, yeah, will be going to Jericho. And they will not fight with guns. They will not fight with no, 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 no. They will only speak and be there and shine. And the crown will be seen. And it will hurt so much. It hurts already. It hurted them. We hurt them all the time without doing anything. We smell different. We look different. We act different. We speak different. We look different. But now it's also our time to, uh, you know, brothers and sisters, you're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome to know this message. And brothers and sisters, don't wait so long. Don't wait, like the Christians say, he will come from heaven, all these kind of things. Before the Maleki Makong kings will come from heaven, brothers and sisters, you're gonna see these things. These things will happen in the next 3 years. You're gonna see the change. How white people will start asking you and start begging you in their jobs. Please take this position. Please do this. Please do this. Take my child. I want the best for my child. Even if she's 10 years old, marry her. Marry her. Marry her. They will start killing their children. They will start killing themselves. These crazy dudes. Thank you very much for listening.